Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with the Leopard 1, pretty damn popular tank. A lot of people love it, some people hate it, but overall the tank itself is very nice. And one more thing which I want to talk about and which I want to shout out, we have the second YouTube channel, my friends, so feel free to check it out. In fact, today we have a first pancake which is definitely burned. We are learning how to use the equipment, the camera which we bought some time ago, and we did unboxing video, and you can laugh a bit because we failed quite a bit speaking about the quality and everything, but it happens. What you are going to see in that channel in the near future, we have two projects already planned, which is home tour, so you will see how this disgusting mother trucker lives. Right? And after that you are going to see the Lithuanian cuisine, aka Lithuanian food, which is going to be pretty damn interesting stuff. And I am already talking with a restaurant. I am asking to film there. Obviously you need permission, you just can't and film that, and I believe we are going to have 10 or maybe even more dishes, so I believe it's going to be interesting. So I will explain some things to you, what do we have in Lithuanian kitchen. So if you are up for that, feel free to check it out. The link is in the description and in the first pinned comment. And obviously, fellas, it is not going to be uploaded daily, just keep this in mind. And this is not going to be the content which will be related to the World of Tanks, so keep this in mind. So all vacations will be covered there, going exploring Lithuania or any other country, everything is going to be there, fellas. And when we are done with this, we can go with a battle with Leo, because the tank is extremely good. And I love this vehicle, fellas. Although, if I need to choose, for example, do I love Leo 1 more or do I love E50 more? This is going to be probably a shock for majority of you, but I would choose E50M. Anyways, let's go. My goal is to get 4,500 combined in this score. Obviously 5,000 would be very appreciated, but you never know how much making is going to treat you. Are you going to be a lucky mother trucker, or you are not going to be so lucky? So let's see. Cross your fingers to me. Cheers, fellas. So what do we have? The very first battle which we have there is Live Oaks, only 2 artists, that's pretty damn impressive. And what we want to do, this is the question, do we want to go super aggressively? This is the question, and you know what, I think we do. Honestly, looking into how many forces do we have there, I think we can actually make quite a bit of pressure, and hopefully this will work very well for us. As you can see, this tank is extremely quick. I mean, the speed of the Leo is out of this world, and I believe that's one of the things which is putting Leopard 1 in this beautiful position where this tank is now. By saying this, I mean the position where a lot of people love Leopard 1 as a vehicle. So, and you know what, we will risk it for the biscuit. We will be involved. We will go like there is no tomorrow, and we will show some pressure with this tank. Even though this is a sniper schnitzel vehicle, but sometimes pressure is extremely important thing, and sometimes you just need to do this in a way. So here we go, let's try to make it work. Meanwhile, STB is trying to peek here, that's completely fine. And as you can see, our team is getting closer and closer and closer, and enemies are trying to F off already. To be fair with you, I think enemies are gone. I do not really want to believe they are sitting in this area, they are having a safe defense parameter, and they are escaping. So it cost quite a bit of HP for us, but I do not really think it is changing something for us. I am still feeling pretty damn well, and I think we can make it work. Meanwhile, wow, the EBR managed to spot us going through the 400 meters distance. This is actually a surprising thing to me, but that's completely fine. I am not complaining, and I am feeling pretty damn Gucci. Meanwhile, 430U is traveling through the middle, and this is where Leopard 1 is shining. If you would pay attention into the gun accuracy of this tank, if you are aiming properly, if your aim is good, you should not have any problems whatsoever by beating the living crap out of the enemy forces. Meanwhile, we are loading high explosive ammunition for Mr. Grille, and Grille will cry in 3, 2, 1, kaboom. 520 in the face because high explosives of the Leo 1 is absolutely ridiculous. It is insane how good high explosive ammunition of this vehicle is. If you are wondering what is the penetration, 105 penetration. So yeah, I believe that's fair, and this is why Leo 1 is being loved so much by many people, especially the guys which know how to play with a certain ammunition. By saying this, I mean when you know when to load high explosives, when you know when to load standard ammunition, and so on, so on. This is extremely important part from the gameplay of the Leopard 1. Okay, let's see. The first things first which I want to do, I want to beat the living crap out of the people which is getting spotted there. So, clicker spotted, clicker dead. Now, what happened? I have a feeling they should have a bushwanker which is sitting in the back, which is once again completely understandable, and our light tank is going in front, and this is exactly what we need. Whenever light tank will spot the bushwanker here, which is CS63 and T22 medium, let's focus CS63 because he is fast and he has pretty damn good DPM, we will make it work. So here we go, one guy is dead, absolutely adorable. Now the turn for T22 medium, and once again, step by step, little by little, gun by gun, everyone is going down. That was pretty damn bad shot by us, but it's not changing the fact it is working. Now all we need to do, we need to start beating the living crap out of the 430 US. I will let him on fire, which is always nice and always welcome. I see this guy looking at us. To be fair with you, doesn't really matter. And the 430 U is going back home to the garage. Beautiful. Now look, we can take one for the team from this guy. We are completely fine, we do not really need to spam the gold or something. We are feeling just great, and let's beat the living crap out of this guy. Now look, we should be able to reload a bit quicker, which is very good, and now we need to help our Rhino against the 140 before 140 eliminated our Rhino from the game. I hope we can get involved in time and save this guy. That was pretty damn bad aim by us, cannot complain about this, can't say, cannot blame the tank or something, that was my fault. And after this we are going to go for a base defense, undoubtedly. Some of the enemies might try to make a pressure, and some of the enemies will try to go back, and their forces will split in this way, and this is exactly what we want. Even though it is showing we are losing the battle by 5000 HP. It's not necessarily the case, and this is a pro tip for every single of you. If the tanks are out of your render range, if the tanks are not inside of this yellow circle, that pretty much means you do not know how many HP they have. The game is registering them as last time seen, but reality could be completely different, by the way. Just saying. Okay, let's go with a blind shot. Maybe we will hit him, at least that's what I am hoping for. And whenever Mr. Leo will get spotted, obviously we will make sure he will go back to the garage as soon as possible. Very good. Even though we are winning by the guns, we do not know how many HP enemy forces has. Keep this in mind. Beautiful. Now, watch this, fellas. It is very, very important information to say and to highlight. As you can see, the HP changed quite a bit. Leo 1 got me very, very well. Not much what I can change about this. Still pretty damn good game. I am very, very happy about this. We have a solid 5.2 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage, but this game will take a bit of time. So let's teleport into the end of this battle and let's see the score, shall we? Let's go. And we are back, fellas. The last mammoth is getting slaughtered, and oh boys, oh Oh boys, that was a great game. I am very excited about this and I think we did a bloody good job. Obviously big fat thumbs up for Leopard 1, which got clicked by the art in the last game moments. Yeah, that sucks, buddy, but not much what we can do about this. A rebalance from the sky. And to be fair with you, Arta by killing this guy probably won the game for us. Anyways. What do we have? 5.3 thousand damage, actually 5.2 thousand damage, 3 kills, 400 assisting damage, great. And Leo 1 was sneaky mother trucker and he did the things very, very well. Also big fat thumbs up for STB, which knew how to play hold down. So we are second by the experience, we are first by the damage. Very, very, very great battle. Let's keep it up. Let's try to make this vehicle work and let's go for another round, shall we? Once again, speaking about this tank, for Leopard 1 you need to have those big distance maps. Caprockrovka, Caprockrovka, where you can move from the left to the right and where you don't really need to sacrifice your hit points in order to be able to do something. This is pretty much the key for Leopard 1. But remember, this is not it is not that easy and not every single map is like this. Sometimes you are getting maps like the Tundra, which we have now. And in Tundra, if we are going to get 4,000 combined, I am going to be pretty damn happy. Anyways, what is the plan? I kind of want to punish the guy which is going on top of the hill. We are even loading high explosives and let's hope for having a pretty decent aim, right? Which is very, very important. What from the enemy team could go on top of the hill? Or who could go on top of the hill? We have a TVP there, we have AMX, so those guys definitely might try to be a bit more involved and try to go on the top. For example, boom, as you can see, look at this penetration, 589. I mean, holy bananas from Banana Land, fellas. Oh my bananas. That was whoo. He will remember this crossing for quite some time, and obviously approaching the hill yourself immediately is not the best call. Let's put that in this way. It is not the best call, my friends, honestly. So what we are doing now, I am trying to be a bit more involved into all this, but we are going to be a bit more involved by taking this position. So we will have a crossfire to the people which is playing here, and this is the most important part of this battle for us. Obviously, we know Jack Peasday is sitting here on the corner, and he might wait until someone will get spotted there, and we have even Leopard 1 which is right there waiting until our guys will get spotted. And you know what is the best part of all this? I think he's AFK, honestly. So if he is AFK, we are just saying nyom 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 and we are fixing our performance in a way, because this is kind of a game changer for us. Now, speaking of the game changer, there is almighty Jack Peasday which is sitting here and which is looking at us. And he is looking at us with his bloody eyes. You can see he is saying peek, 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 peek. This is exactly what he is saying, and if I will peek, I will lose more than half of my hit points, and honestly I do not really know is it worth it. Meanwhile, since he is not paying attention at us, this is great, and I'm trying to track him. Luckily we managed to track Jack Peasday. This is very, very good, and now I want to hit him once again, and I would very much appreciate if the TVP would not stop in the at our reticle, but sometimes it happens. It is a gaming situation, it is gaming position, right? It is okay. Meanwhile, Gorilla down to 1000 HP. Can we hit him once? Probably. I don't really think we can. But what we can do and what we will do, we will beat the living crap out of the 430U for obvious reasons, because he made already a mistake, my friends, and it is matter of the time whenever he is going to get slaughtered. He is dead or not really, doesn't really matter. Boom, ramming him to death. I don't really mind to donate him like a bit of HP there, because the game is already over. Whenever you are having this 15 to 1 situation, sorry, 15 to 0, how could I to say that? And the game which is lasting for how many minutes? 3.5, 4 minutes? What we did here, it is extraordinary and it is very, very good. We did everything properly, and even though overall for me 3,500 as a score would be it is not very great. In this situation, it was actually amazing. So, from our team, we are third by experience, we are top by the damage, and once again, this is the map which is very, very, very annoying. And the battle was 3 minutes 16 seconds. 3 minutes 16 seconds, tier 10 game. Now the elder skill. Back in my day when I started to play the game, there was no such a thing as 3-minute battles. Games on average used to be 8 minutes. Yeah, here you go. Elder skill. Jokes aside, fellas, let's continue our journey, and the last but not least game which we are going to have there is, whoo, fellas, whoo. Interesting. We have the tier 8 matchmaking and we have Glacier. And only one artist. So I believe we can make this thing work and we can farm the living hell out of the enemy forces. So let's do this. Very nice. There is quite a bit of the light tank, so you know what? I am going to load high explosives. Let's see. High explosive on. Ru. Very nice. Leopard. Boom. Unfortunately not the penetration, but not much what we can change about this. Oi. The guy thought I am going to go on top of the hill, and oh boys, he is regretting his life choices now. Okay, how about this 3090? Can we? Sir, come back. Unfortunately, fellas, we are not finding the decent angle for a 1390, which is quite sad thing, but oh, what kind of angle do we have on the Skoda? Skoda? Yes, no? By the looks of it, no. Okay, wait. The 3090 might still think about peeking here, and he just simply spotted us and he escaped. That's okay, this is completely understandable, fellas. He doesn't want to take any silly risks for obvious reasons, and I can't blame him. Boom. Another shot, unfortunately not penetration with the high explosives, although we could definitely do that, but that's okay. And now we need to figure out how we can be a bit more involved here. E3 sitting on the corner, which is once again completely understandable. Wow. Even though we are a top tier in this matchmaking and in this situation, this is not looking great for us. The main reason why am I saying it is not looking great for us, because we are not capable of finding the enemies which would make one or another mistake. If we would find them, then it is hip hip hooray, then it is amazing and we are booming and we are banging everyone like there is no tomorrow. Unfortunately, this is not the case, okay? We are getting spotted, that's fine, good information overall. And luckily enemy Artem is the shot, beautiful. How about this Ru? Can we find a good angle to beat the living crap out of the Ru which is sitting here? He's trying to climb, I'm trying to snapshot, and oh boys, here we go. Meanwhile our guy is dancing, so let's dance together with him. Easy peasy, fellas, this is the World of Tank spirit. Dance to the left, dance to the right. Okay. The quick information, what we need to know and what we need to pay attention at. As you can see, enemies are already making quite a big pressure like this. So soon they will start beating the living crap out of the Kunze Panzer and remaining forces which is playing in the middle. So what we need to do, we need to get ourselves way better position, and hopefully we can do some damage for the enemies which is going down like this. For that we need someone to spot for us, because we are not capable to spot those people which is trying or which is thinking about making a bit of pressure like this. So keep this in mind, and I believe this is very, very important thing to highlight. Although speaking about the highlights and the things, I have a feeling, I have a feeling I want to get a bit closer. I am feeling very, very good, fellas. As wrong as it sounds, I am feeling pretty damn good. Cool. Can we hit the Centurion? Unfortunately, we cannot, and IS-7 is going like this. Alright, we are going to challenge the IS-7 very, very soon. Our main mission is to relocate from here to here, and hopefully we will have a nice angles to beat the living crap out of the people like STB-1 or the IS-7 at the first place. This is extremely important thing for us. Just all we need to do, we need to open our eyes and to obviously successfully hit them. That's very, very important. Meanwhile, IS-7 is trying to be a bit more involved here, which is completely fine by me, and here we go. Shot into the lower plate. IS-7 is kind of angry, he doesn't have enough of the gun depression, which is completely alright for us, and we need to think how to approach him. And I am already having a plan how to do this. And if you are wondering, Skill, what is the plan how to do this? Our E50 is going to the bottom part. This is exactly what I wanted to do. But now we will simply go like this ourselves. I will take one for the team. I don't really mind if obviously necessary. And as you can see, it wasn't necessary. Beautiful. Okay, how about if we are relocating from there and we are trying to be a bit more involved? What do you think about this Jet Panther 2? The question is, are we going to find the angle to beat the living crap out of him? And so far, unfortunately, but I do not see the possibilities. So what we need to do now, we need to be a bit more involved here. We need to make a bit of pressure. Remember, if we are going to spot people which is sitting here, this is going to be a good stuff, because our bushwankers will obviously support us, which is extremely important thing to mention. Here you go. We know where Centurion is. Very, very nice. Centurion is trying to run for his life, which I do not blame him for. And what we need to do, we need to eliminate the STB-1. STB-1 is going to the garage. Excellent. And we are doing the heavy lifting here, if you would ask me. I think everything is going pretty damn well. And even though we are losing quite a bit of HP, it doesn't really change anything, because we can get a bit more involved and we can make them suffer in a way. So that's great. Once again, Centurion is feeling pretty damn good. That's okay. We are hitting this guy in the face, which is even better. Now he is a bit angry. He is trying to find the right angle. Unlucky for us, he managed to do so, which is not very nice. I'm not down to one-shottable for the Centurion, but I'm down to one-shottable for Arta, and I took one for the team. Anyways, pretty damn good game, and I am very, very happy. I'm fine. It is just unfortunate. We could see the clicker was trying to bang us for the whole game, but once again I can't complain too much, because I was spotted for majority of the game too, right? Luckily the clicker did not did that much damage for us, and it is completely fine. I got outplayed by the click, right? So learn to play, Skill, learn to play. Anyways, once again, I am feeling pretty damn happy with this performance. I think our game wasn't bad whatsoever, although it wasn't ideal anyways, and the first battle was the best with Leopard, with Leo 1, right? Okay, so what do we have? 3.4 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. Definitely not ideal battle, and Kunze Panzer did a good job. GG for Kunze Panzer. Very nice. In this game we are 5th by experience, we are 2nd by the damage. I am pretty damn happy with this, and overall in our session we got 4,000 average damage and 300 average assisting damage. Definitely not the session for which I could say definitely not that type of session, and considering we are using the standard equipment, it is always nice and always welcome. So my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and feel free to check the new channel out, and please don't judge us too much for our first job which we have done, because we are trying to figure out how the camera is working and everything, and I can promise you that the camera quality is definitely going to be better. So thank you very much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out. Peace. Choo!